Olori Mariam is alleged to have fought tooth and nail, stating that it would take, if it's going to take the last drop of her breath, she will make sure that Queen Naomi does not, eat her sweat. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Delaram. I bring you fresh and spicy gist from the south and still on the royals. Delaram, my Delaram. I appreciate you guys. Happy Sunday to you. I love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Please subscribe if you're yet to subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. Do not forget to turn on the notification bell. Report reaching us is that following the accusation of the oil well for Tadenikawo, Olori Miriam could not sleep. Like the woman is so devastated that she is saying very clearly that if it's going to take the last drop of her bread, she's going to make sure that Queen Naomi does not eat her sweater. And everybody's like, what is she talking about? What does she mean? Is she the one that acquired it? Is she the one that gave Ooni his wealth? Is she the one that did this? Is she the one that did that? And everybody is surprised, like, what is going on? Why would she say something like this? So are you trying to tell me that Ooni does not have a right to do whatever he would want to do for his family? What is this? Why is Mariam saying this? But let me begin to explain what happened to you. Now, I know that sometimes you heard some bloggers talk about oil well with Ooni of Ife and Miriam. Now, Miriam is the one who works in an oil company, and that oil company, from what we heard, it was Dê³ Bødy that introduced Miriam to that job, and Dê³ Bødy became Miriam's bestie. Like, they became so close, and Miriam started growing from one position to the other, and she started benefiting. Like, she has done well. Miriam too is a very wealthy woman. She's done very well because she works in an oil sector. Now, when this thing happened between Dê³ Bødy and Miriam, I don't need to go back to this story. I don't know. It was alleged. Remember, I am telling you, it's an alleged information. No. It was alleged that it was Dê³ Bødy who knew Ooni of Ife first, and Dê³ Bødy was the one who brought Miriam to the palace the very first day that Miriam visited the palace, right? And so now, when Miriam visited the palace, Ooni of Ife, they talked, because Dê³ Bødy was always going to the palace, and then somehow numbers exchanged hands. Dê³ did not know. When people found out that Miriam has started visiting Ooni without Dê³, they called Dê² and they spoke to Dê², and Dê² confronted Miriam, and Miriam said, no, there was nothing like that. That news was a bogus news. It was unfounded and all of that, and that was it. But when Ooni decided to pick the women that he was going to be with, he decided to pick Miriam rather than Dê³ Bødy. Meanwhile, Dê² Bødy was the one who was being celebrated. A lot of people thought that Ooni was going to marry her, but Ooni picked her friend. And things went really, really bad. Really bad. I don't know if you people heard the escalation, the video, and the audio, and all of that. So let's keep that aside. Now, when Ooni got married to Miriam, at that point, Miriam started they started doing business together, and Miriam started trying to get Ooni an oil well, okay? And the thing was going very well, as in everything was going really, really well, until Dê², I don't know, something happened where they say Ooni wanted to go compensate Dê² with a marriage. And when they said Ooni proposed to Dê², and Dê² said no, she was not interested again because she was angry. And later, she became interested, but up to now, that marriage didn't happen because Ooni's eyes cleared up and he wanted to return back to his wife. So at that point where Ooni wanted to go back to Dê², Miriam became very angry, and they said that was when Miriam started telling Ooni, it's my money, it's my this, I'm doing that. Ooni decided to let Miriam, that documentation for the oil well and everything, they said Oni decided to let that one go. Now, they say Oni now started a new documentation for another oil well. And this time, he started it for Tadenikawo, as we are hearing. Now, this new documentation for another oil well for Tadenikawo, they say is Dr. Jack Ridge. I don't know if you people know Dr. Elizabeth, Jack Ridge's husband, who is an oil mongo in Nigeria. They say he was the one who did this one with the support of Lide, because they say Lide was the one who was going to the Niger Delta back and forth, back and forth. That was why you people heard that thing, that Lide was always in the palace. Now, instead of Ooni of Ife to send Miriam to go, Ooni was also still sending Lide to go, because Lide, apart from the problem they had, Lide has been doing business with Ooni of Ife. They are friends, and you know that most of these women that Ooni got married to are women that he has known. Ooni knows how to keep relationship with women, and they say that Mariam was, Lide was the one going back and forth with the help of Elizabeth Jack Rich, and they now got this oil well that they have already gotten now for Tadenikawo, where Ooni of Ife has named Queen Naomi the CEO of that oil company. So right now, when Miriam started making so much problem and saying that if it's going to take the last bread for her, it's going to take it that Naomi will never eat her labor. Miriam was saying that based on the fact that she thought that it was the same documentation, that one they were trying to push, that Ooni went and pushed for Tadenikawo and Queen Naomi, not knowing that Ooni left that one is still hanging there where it is in the Niger Delta Commission, and they started a new one this time for Tadenikawo and Queen Naomi. So what we are hearing right now, they said that this one has been approved, and when Ooni brought the story down back to the palace and celebrated and named Queen Naomi CEO, they say Mariam dissolved, like she almost fainted, that she was so that she could not hide it. Immediately she started talking that it will never happen over her quiet body. Will Naomi eat her sweat? And the thing is that, you know, the question that everybody is asking is that, what is this thing with you and Naomi? Do you have a problem with Naomi? Like, have you known Naomi before? Because this thing is getting too personal. A woman has a son for a man. She was married to this man, or she's still married to this man. And the man has no right to do something for the son and all of that. If they do anything, you take it personal. They do anything, you want to fight. They do everything like you think that Ooni has to take permission from you to care for his son. And this is what nobody tends to understand about Miriam. But Miriam now, with everything she is saying, she's saying based on the fact that she suffered because she pushed that documentation to an extent before they had that altercation with the Ooni of Ife that made the Ooni of Ife to abandon that documentation to start all over again, to do this one that Elizabeth Jack Ridge's husband did and now is successful. So Miriam does not know that this one has nothing to do with her. Miriam does not know that this one now is for Tadenikawo. Like, it has nothing to do with her purpose, and Ooni started everything fresh again from the very beginning, and started with Tadenikawo, with Olori Naomi. And Ooni did this deliberately, according to him, to secure Tadenikawo's future, that he's not sure of how long he's going to be around, that he needs to do what he has got to do now, that every day that God gives you, you take it very personal and you do the things that you need to do, which is exactly what he is trying to do for Tadenikawo and trying to do for Queen Naomi, and that nobody has the right to tell him what to do. So right now, they say that's the gbasgbos. Miriam is crying, raising hell in the palace, that it's never going to happen, that on me. This is what is going on, my people. I just wanted to bring you this update. I'm going to bring you more. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.